and welcome to the latest edition of Raising the NSBAR. I'm so excited to be here to talk to you about something that is a really significant milestone for our association. Uh, we're in the process of building a new NSBAR, and we're doing it in a number of ways, but one of the ways that we're doing it is in a full-on renovation of the Northbrook campus. Really excited about this. Many of you have visited our Northbrook campus over the years, and so you're familiar with uh, what the structure has been for many, many years. I've put up on the screen the layout of what our building has been for, oh, I don't know how many years now. Aside from the fact that so much of the space is dedicated to staff, and so much of the space wasn't really utilized, certainly to the maximum. Because of that, we determined that we need a space that it should be representative of who we are as an association and who our members are. And so that started a process, uh, and it took about 14 months altogether of research and working with the architect and different bids and all that other stuff. And when I say representative of NSBAR, I'm talking about, as you can see, the existing space fully functional, nice and clean. We kept it nice, but it was cluttered. And because of COVID-19, in particular, because of the pandemic, it had become space that we couldn't use the way that it is currently configured. I can't have people sitting next to each other in cubicles, as an example, in the middle of space. But that was just, when I say that's a big part of the reason for doing this, but understand that what it really was about was how can we take as much of our space as possible and maximize its usage for our members. And so as a part of this renovation, we're taking what was about a 50-50 split in terms of usage, and about 75% of our future space is going to be dedicated to member use. And I'm going to show you a little bit more about that in just a second. The demolition is fully engaged, and thanks to the great help of our president, 2020 president Brad Anderson, and our 2021 president Steve Hudson, who brought their own axes, their own mallets to come and knock down walls. We're, I say, already past the demolition phase and already into the construction of the new space. It's really exciting. It was strange. It really was, to see the workers come in and take down stuff that you'd become so used to seeing. And needless to say, when it was all said and done, and to see the space entirely cleared out, it really, in a sense, it was moving too, because there's so much history here. There's so much that's been done over the course of the years, and memories brought up when you're clearing stuff out of the space, of course, right? So, and as you can see, rolling by, we're showing you all the different views of the space basically being cleared out and opened up, so that we can make such great use of it for our members. Hard to even recognize it, right? So so what really is taking place now is that it's all cleared out, as you can see from the pictures. Cavernous, right? And the ceilings opened up too as well. We're talking about an opened up space that is now going to be designed not only for the maximum use of our members, but safety, right? We're going to have different zones and different air conditioning assigned for each zone with its ionizer, and making sure that whatever the situation is regarding the pandemic going forward, that you'll feel perfectly comfortable and safe when you come into the new space. And in fact, now let's throw up for you the design of the new space. And this is it's fun to take a look at this. This is real close. We've made a couple of tweaks to it, but as you can see, there's a really nice, beautiful open space when you walk in now through the vestibule. That's going to be where our NSBAR boutique is, our tech bar, and our business center. So this is going to be a place where you guys are going to be able to take advantage of our, I say, famous tech support, and we're going to upgrade the store a bit to provide, a level of products and services that people on the North Shore and in the Northwest suburbs are accustomed to. And the business center, this is a neat place for people to go to and be able to sit down and conduct business. They could even conceivably bring clients there if they wanted to, but to be able to sit there and be able to have a cup of coffee, get some work done between classes or whatever it is that they're doing, or if they just happen to be in the area. One of the things we really want to take full advantage of is this beautiful building that we have and this campus surrounding us, to be able to have great events and places where companies might feel that they want to bring people over because it's a great space to have an office meeting at. This is really, it's close, but not exactly what it's going to look like when the remodeling is done. But as you can see, walking into the facility, it's just going to look a little different, right? With a modern feel to it, this openness, and as you can see, the place over on the right with the wooden slats, that's where we're going to have different boutique items are going to be featured, and there'll be a kiosk right there where you can order things right at the kiosk right there for whatever it is that you need. The tech bar, as you can see, right in the middle, where people are going to be able to get that great standard of customer service that we're known for. That's our stock and trade, and then as you can see, the vision of this business center where people could come and sit down, relax, do business, whatever they need to do. There's a space that as you walk into the courtyard that currently, believe it or not, is our NSBAR studios where we do our video recordings, but it's got these beautiful windows that we're not taking advantage of. And it'll be great when we have a new boardroom in place. And now this is again, a mock-up of what the boardroom it's going to look pretty close to this. We're not going to have a marble or quartz table for the board to sit at. It's going to be a much more economically reasonable piece of furniture there, but it is going to be something that is going to look great, and it's going to be a room that our NSBAR members can walk into and feel so proud of as they walk just into the courtyard and see this great boardroom representative of our association. Where that boardroom's going to be built is right now. This is the closet, if you want to be generous, in calling our current NSBAR studios, basically making do with what was there and cobbling together whatever could be cobbled together. That's what Bradley did to make for a space that he was able to accomplish a lot with. Well, imagine having a real studio to be able to do this work in. And this is just a drawing of it. We don't have the mock-up of the studio, but as you can see, he'll have the ability to have his own office and be able to bring people into a studio. We're maximizing the ability to keep it soundproofed and provide it with the other things that are necessary, not just to do videos for ourselves, but to offer out the option to our members going forward who want to take advantage of our services to be able to do video for all of our members. It's the possibilities are endless. It's very exciting. What we're taking our current education room, an event center, and doing is just making it a little bit smaller to accommodate a couple of other offices, but we're going to be upgrading it as well. So it'll have that new look and feel and the AV necessary to do a great job with everybody as we start getting back into coming to in-person classes, which hopefully will be pretty shortly. Hopefully that'll be time out just about right in terms of when the renovation will be completed. I just wanted to give you one more look now that you've kind of seen the rooms. You can see again how this is all going to line up and take, again, a space that really was mostly, or maybe half and half in terms of the space that we use with members and with uh, staff, and turn it into something that's really focused on being a great place for our members to take advantage of whatever they're going to be doing here, whether it be their events or education, being in the boardroom, uh, coming in for any kind of customer service that they need. And it's going to give staff the ability to continue to provide the Class A service that we've been providing for all these years. So looks beautiful, doesn't it? We're really excited about all the changes that are going to be made to make this a Class A facility, a great place without being ostentatious, without being over the top, but again, a true representation of who we are. But the question must be arising in your head, well, how are we paying for this? And the neatest part about this is because of the great job that NSBAR has done with its own financial management over the years, and how well we managed ourselves and have and continue to manage ourselves operationally. We are not doing this by raising dues, by doing any kind of assessment, by engaging in any kind of fees. We're paying for this because we've been really good at making sure that we have saved money and have created more money out of, and again, conservatively investing our funds. So I think the great news in all of this, aside from the fact that it's a necessary and about time kind of thing to do in terms of providing this new facility, but not going to cost you guys anything for us to do it. So I think that's the great part about this. All I can say is I'm as excited as can be. I hope that you guys are too, with the decision that our leadership has made. And so hopefully, and we're looking at a time frame where I'm looking at getting the renovation done by the end of the calendar year. And so we'll put out notification to everybody about the open house, whatever it is that we're going to have to welcome everybody back to the NSBAR campus. And we'll also be able to highlight at that time how we're going to make use of the expanded geography around us, and really, again, create a home base that is truly representative of what NSBAR is, what our members are. And from there, after we get done with Northbrook, more fun to come as we plan towards the future in terms of what kind of space we might acquire out in the Northwest suburban area to make sure that all of our members out there have the opportunity to go someplace as well in a convenient way. So this is all complemented by, of course, our expanded member outreach. So if you can't come to our facilities, we'll come to you. So it's all, there's a tapestry to this. It's all tying together to provide our members, our NSBAR members, with the best experience possible. Well, that does it for me for today. Because of the renovation, we've had an opportunity, taking advantage of this opportunity to continue to be out on the road. So stay tuned for notification about future Raising the NSBARs on the road. Very excited because we're getting the opportunity to get out and again, just like we do with member outreach, go and visit people. Our next Raising the NSBAR is going to be, in fact, with our new president, Steve Hudson. We'll have an opportunity to talk at some length about his thoughts about the real estate industry and what his plans are for this coming year. So as usual, stay safe. We're almost through this thing, right? Everybody just be safe and we'll get through. And before you know it, we'll all be able to be together again without masks and all the other stuff that we need to do, right, to stay safe. See you soon.